Hi, I'm David Crowe, Chief Economist at the National Association of Home Builders. We got a report on new home sales from the Census Bureau. March new home sales came in at 300,000 on an annual basis. That's a significant improvement over February, 11% in fact. But then February was the worst ever. And so it's a good news on top of some mediocre news. For the quarter, which is a better way sometimes to look at these numbers since they bounce around, we have quarterly figures for the first quarter of 2011 are about the same as they were for the last part of 2010. The message generally is that housing has improved slightly, but we still have a long way to go to get back to where we were. I'm expecting that the other positive improvements we've seen, such as housing starts last week, continued low interest rates, very good affordability, and certainly improving labor markets will be the real sign of housing improvement as we go through the rest of this year. So okay news from new starts, okay news from new sales, and we expect to see some improvement as we go forward. Thanks.